I slept my usual 11 to 4 and then on and off from there. Last night I was worried about this wall of my tent blowing in so much, so look what I did. This is a telescoping, pretty much, yeah, it is a selfie stick for taking videos away from myself. It just fit right up there. I made my own tent pole out of something that wasn't a tent pole. Chafing check. Sure feels bad. The craziest thing just happened, you all. I met another thru-hiker. I saw someone coming up, my heart leaped because I was like, person! Then I realized it's another hiker, it's not a bad guy. He didn't do the high water reroute, it looked like a river down there, so he's coming back up. I told him about there's an 18-mile water carry after the gorge, so good to get some information and good to meet someone else that's doing this, you know? Makes me feel less alone. I told him sorry for camping in the middle of the trail, and he was like, yeah, there's no one out here. Packing up now. My goal is to get out of here at 9:30, which is in 15 minutes. And all this stuff is still up, so we'll see. Did not make that goal. It's 9:55. That's the reason I don't think I'm gonna see that other thru-hiker again. He said he went 24 miles yesterday, and I was like, oh my gosh. And he said, well, it was because it was flat ground. The trail goes underwater. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sure. So if you're pretty familiar with my channel, you may know that I'm close to my parents and they're really supportive of my hiking adventures. They go to Red River Gorge pretty often, and they said, when you're hiking through there, what if we come meet you, and instead of you staying in a campground, we can stay inside somewhere? And I was like, oh my goodness, that'd be a miracle. I'm pretty sure there's 33 miles from there to here. I have 2 days to get that done. So it'd be good if I did like 18 and 15. 15 tomorrow, so that I'll have plenty of time to rest and enjoy their company in the evening. That means gotta do 18 miles today. Starting later than I wanted to, obviously. Just, I don't know. It's definitely a personality flaw that I can't get ready quickly in the morning. Just gonna do my best and walk fast today. It's been pretty flat, gravel road walking so far today, so we'll see. The high water route finally joins back to the Sheltowee Trace. Only took me like 7 years to complete. The trail's down there. I came up here to see if I could cross by rock hopping, but it doesn't look like it. So, first time putting on my creek crossing shoes. While I'm sitting down, I was looking at Far Out, and the place I was planning to camp that looked like 17 miles away this morning is now 20 miles away. After I've been hiking for 3 hours. How does that make sense? I just feel defeated, honestly. Like, I'm trying as hard as I can to hike fast and get miles done. It just keeps going and going. I feel like the strength has been zapped out of my body, and stuff that wouldn't be that hard in the past is really hard right now, and I don't know why. there's the trail. This is the direction I came from. Just walked up that. But now what? There she blows. Just gotta walk up. Yes. Coming up to some more rock formations. I'm trying to just take a 15-minute lunch break. So the spot my parents were planning to meet me and the spot I thought they were planning to meet me was two different things. So I do have 33 miles to walk still between where I camped and them, but the reason it showed up differently was because I was off trail and the flood route wasn't officially part of the far out thing, so it wasn't accurate. I'm having a lot of thoughts this afternoon. Honestly, I haven't said anything because I didn't want to sound like I was complaining, but every day of this trail so far, I've just been getting through it. The beginning was fun because it was kind of exciting and new. Yesterday in the morning, it was easy walking and I felt good, but it's day 5 and I just feel like, why am I doing this? In the past, I've gone backpacking to prove to myself I can. I think on the AT, I proved I can get through pretty much anything, and I don't need to prove that to myself again. So I thought, why am I hiking? Because I get to share my hikes with people that hopefully like them. And this is a terrible freaking tortilla. And I want to keep doing what I said I'd set out to do. And then I thought, well, if we look at it from all angles, does that mean am I just doing this for content? I can't honestly say that thought hasn't crossed my mind. It's nice to have things to post and not have to come up with new ideas. The people that watch my channel that I feel like I've built a relationship with over the years, they would tell me, like, don't kill yourself, like, we'll still be here. Kill yourself as in don't push yourself really hard. Gosh, this is freaking disgusting lunch. And then I thought back to why, before I started, was I looking forward to this hike. One thing was, I'm on my phone a whole lot, more than I care to admit. It's just easy. There's no cleanup. It's free. So one, a kind of digital detox. And two, doing the Tahoe Rim Trail and Spirit Hiking Trail, both of those, at the end, I was like, wow, the conveniences of modern living just feel like magic. Some people don't have clean clothes or water or food. And I guess also exercise, given I think I'm doing more harm than good to my body because of how my, like, right back here, this part of my spine just burns all the time. Not burns, but I guess pinches is a better word. My feet are blistered and achy and just, I'm sure it's not really good for my body in the long run. But maybe like fresh air is good. Now for this horrible lunch. I got 7 minutes left. Going between some split rocks. been a little while. Still in a lot of pain. Still can't get the thought out of my mind that I don't want to do this anymore. I know I can, but I don't want to. And I'm trying to want to. I'm gonna call my parents. I'm at the top of a hill right now, so I'll have cell service. I want to see you all and us not be meeting at 8 p.m., you know. So I'm busting my butt today. The thought entered my mind of asking you all if you could take me home when we leave the gorge, instead of me walking on and you coming to pick me up in a few weeks from Tennessee. So, I don't know. I've been thinking about this since yesterday when I had a rough day, and I keep going back and forth on, yeah, it's just a few more weeks, I can push myself through anything, but at the same time, I don't really want to push myself through anything. Wait, I don't understand. Aren't we meeting Sunday? Great. Okay. We're meeting on Monday. Okay, that changes a lot. Well, let's put a pin in me potentially turning this through hike into a section hike. I can think about that later. For now, I have time to sit down and think, you know, because while I'm walking, I can't look at a map. I can't see what's what. I can, but it would be really hard, you know, like I can't focus on it. Great. So knowing that I was looking at my spreadsheet of where I need to be when, I was looking at that wrong, that takes a lot of the pressure off for right now and today. Because I'm going slower than I expected, it's gonna take about 4 weeks now when I was planning for 3. I don't have forever off my other job, so I will have to cross that bridge when I come to it. But for right now, I'm just trying to focus on having a good rest of the day. Now, Far Out said there is a spring that you can get water from, but you have to go back by this abandoned house. Oh, no big deal. Got a bit soaked in the process, which really wasn't ideal because it's cooling down now, but oh well, free water. That is a cool looking place. Who do you think lived there and when? Those were dune buggies. I didn't want to stand there filming them just in case anyone is like, hey, quit filming. But anyway, it was so loud it kind of scared me. I was intimidated by them, but I gave them a wave and they gave me a wave. And then up the trail a little further, washed out steep hill. So now I'm doing this unofficial also steep hill. It's definitely not L&T, not what you're supposed to do, but maybe it is the official or alternate route. That back there just didn't seem possible. This is what I'm doing instead. My backup plan campsite is 2 miles from here, but between there and here, there's 2 private roads marked on Far Out. Sounds like they have cameras up and no trespassing signs. Really hostile neighborhood, I guess, so to speak, area of the trail. So now I'm looking for a campsite. This was marked as view on Far Out. By the way, Far Out has really let me down on this trail. A lot isn't marked. a lot is marked incorrectly. I thought it was a good source of information, but now I'm getting skeptical. There is a cave right there. I could sleep in it, but I don't think I will. I'm worried about animals scurrying through there at night, and for some reason, I don't really remember now, but you're not supposed to camp under rock overhangs. I think because people are worried rocks can fall. I really don't remember the reasoning. While I'm getting dinner started, here are some more thoughts about why I'm not super committed to finishing the trail. There's some things, of course, like I already mentioned, like the fact that my shoulders are so tore up, that the spot on my spine really pinches all the time. There's also just like, there's not established campsites. Sometimes you're walking on ATV track or really washed out trail, and it's just really hard on your feet and you're moving so slow. I really wanted to love this trail. I pictured myself at the end saying, I am so proud to be a Kentuckian and call this beautiful state my home state. The trees are bare where I live. They're full, not full, but like definitely have a little green on them. It's April 12th. I have to not publish right away because of safety reasons. It just wasn't what I pictured. And I know that's my own fault for setting expectations too high. Maybe I was a little bit too confident in myself that I could walk quicker than I have been. I don't know. That's why I'm feeling like, do I really need to finish this? Just because what I thought it would be and what it is two different things. So I might give myself a little slack on that. Let me be clear, as of now, I haven't decided anything. I wish I could talk to you all in real time to get the vibes on if people are like, girl, I see where you're coming from. Your shoulders look terrible. Please get off trail. Or, I don't know. If you all are like, no, but I wanted to see the whole Sheltowee Trace. I mean, I wanted to see it all too. I'm sure there's cool stuff ahead that I haven't got to yet. But there's also long road walks and vicious dogs. Maybe not vicious, but just barky. I guess that's a nice way to put it. Tomorrow I have a 3-mile road walk, and the comments on Far Out said that cars are going very fast. There's blind turns, so I'm not looking forward to that. I really wanted to like it, and I feel bad that I'm not having as good of a time as I expected. I keep turning the camera off and then thinking about things to add. I also have a part-time job, and I have to get back to that at some point. And another thing, I tell people on my channel all the time, you decide where your finish line is. If something really isn't serving you in some way, if you're doing it just to say you did it, that's not good. And in this situation, I'm like, why is it so hard to take my own advice, you know? I guess because I've always been okay, like if someone else couldn't finish a trail, I wouldn't think twice about that. And good thing you got as far as you did. That must have been awesome. When it's me, it's like I'm gonna have to tell people back home, yeah, I did say I was gonna be gone for longer than I was. Here's why. And of course, the internet, I'm worried people are gonna, I don't know. Sometimes I think people watch YouTube hikers like they watch sports. They want to root on people. They want their team to win. They take bets sometimes, but it's real life. It's someone's real life. So if you are opposed to me quitting, I hope you take that into consideration at least. Another day where it's the hardest thing in the world to finish my food. I'm like a baby. I have to be like, okay, do you think you could finish this in 3 bites? Okay, now only 2 more bites. I just don't want to eat this much. I wonder if something's wrong with me. I wonder if I'm sick somehow.
There was no need to make any decision right then. I wanted to give it time and to talk it over with my parents.